The higher-than-expected April retail sales print was mainly driven by increases in general dealerships and the sale of textiles, clothing, footwear and leather goods.
We were already expecting that retail sales will print slightly higher in April, because we've obviously also just come from the Easter season, and there may be some boost in terms of consumer spending. But we saw the number actually print at 5.1% versus the average market expectation was 3%. So that was very, very good. All else equal, I think that shows that the consumer looks like they are in a much better place. I think confidence seems to be improving. Consumers are more confident to spend. That is also helped by things like lower interest rates and a favorable inflation environment.
April seems like a long time ago, when the local macroeconomic environment had seemingly improved, with positivity around the cohesiveness of the government of national unity and a stronger rand. But with the current geopolitical tensions rising, there are concerns around the possibility of higher oil prices and in turn possible higher inflation.
Now, going into the next 3 months, with these the turmoil starting to pick up, the volatility starting to pick up, and fears of the oil price going to be starting to be problematic, that does sort of create an environment where consumers start to think about whether or not that is going to start to come into the GDP numbers. Everyone is worried about, what this will mean for interest rates, whether or not they'll get another, a 25 basis point cut.
Zavala says with current geopolitical tensions threatening the macroeconomic environment in terms of the possibility of higher inflation, the Reserve Bank may hold fire on another rate cut in July, giving less support to consumers who've been a key driver in increasing the country's limited GDP growth this year. Nampumelo Siziba, SABC News, Johannesburg.